least one or two guys to some injury on this trip. All right, y'all, welcome to today's video. Today we are starting what is called the Sportster Summer, and well, a bunch of us took Sportsters and we turned them into adventure bikes or dirt bikes or whatever you want to call them, on off-road motorcycles, which they were not intended to be.
Never.
What do we got here? What year is it? And
96. It was a Sportster S. It is no longer a Sportster S.
It is it's a good-looking bike. You've got one of the more beautiful bikes out here.
Thank you.
Very clean. I like the headlight you chose. Looks good. That is my Rooster. I say Rooster because look, y'all, Scooter's riding along with me. Over here you've got the legendary, the iconic Shade Tree Surgeon loading up his bike.
Oh, hey.
What are you doing, man?
Didn't see you there.
Oh.
No big deal. Just out on a fun adventure with Adam Sandoval. I don't know.
We're going to rock. You're all good. You weren't talking about anything you weren't supposed to be, were you? You almost sounded guilty there for a minute, which I've never seen you do.
Guilty, B?
Take a look at a few of the bikes here, y'all. Just kind of give you the quick rundown. And then, of course, we've got the BMW R18 here just to escort us out of town. And that is being ridden by the lovely Jess. Her two wheels, y'all follow her online.
I was like, where's the camera?
And if you don't, you should. I know, it's so tiny, right?
I was like, what are you doing?
I was told there would be someone to handle our bags. So, I'm just saying, this is not going as advertised. I know I was going to have to do this myself.
Chicken fried choppers.
What's up, man?
How
How are we doing?
We're doing good. I was wondering if you'd show everybody how you customized your tank for your clearance.
Oh, yeah. Well, what you do is you take a big-ass hammer, and you just keep on slamming it until you get some clearance in your trees.
Oh, my
and
God.
if you don't have enough room, you just keep slamming it until you have a little bit more, all right?
That's how you do
That's how
it.
you do it.
It's custom. And Tim from Gigastat, this is the man who actually put this event together.
I'm the guy with the dumb ideas.
It's a great idea, absolutely. Tim's company also made the triple trees for my bike and probably a lot of the bikes with the dirt bike front ends on them.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get the road proven.
And there he is right there, Gigacycle Garage. Go look him up if you want to do some stupid shit to your motorcycle. So what this is the Mid-Atlantic BDR. It is like, I don't know, just over 1,000 miles on and off-road, back roads, gravel roads. We're starting in, I believe, Damascus, West Virginia. The New York, PA line is where it ends. And I have absolutely no idea what to expect because I have not done my research. I just got the bike built and headed for the road. My bike is different than pretty much every other bike on this in the fact that I am on a rubber-mounted Harley Davidson Sportster, where everybody else is rigid-mounted. Why rubber-mounted, you might ask? Well, because my buddy told me I should. To tell the truth, my buddy Rusty said this would be the most comfortable ride, a lot less vibration, and just better if you're going to be doing adventure-style riding. But it does come with some downsides. One, nobody makes parts for it, so almost everything had to be custom fabbed right from the start. Two, it is a bit heavier, about 28 pounds heavier than the rigid mount Sportster. The benefits are I'm fuel injected, which could play a big role if you're doing a lot of climbs, you know, elevation changes. The comfort is also another huge advantage. And I think that's about it. Otherwise, they're both Sportsters. They're both Harley Davidsons. One just has a lot less options for store-bought bolt-on parts. excited starting the day, but yet a little nervous because I hadn't really got any test miles on this motorcycle. See, I had to make some last minute adjustments, so since putting it back together, I really only have about 1.5 miles of testing this bike in any kind of dirt, and that was only the K River Campground dirt roads. So I didn't know how the bike was going to hold up or how it was going to perform on the road. Beautiful little stretch of road. I'll tell you, I'm very happy I switched from the full knobbies down to the 40/60. I think they're Bridgestone battle axes. I think they're holding up great on the road. We had our first part fall off. What do we got here?
Oh, my headlight, dude. I knew I was going to forget to Loctite something, so there you go, man.
But it's back on. It looks good.
Dude, the hardware was still sitting in the hole. I can't freaking believe it, man.
It looks factory. Jordan Ray Vlogs.
Yep.
How's the trip going, man?
Pretty amazing, actually.
How's the bike riding?
Good, good.
Beautiful roads.
Yeah. I don't have the skill to ride this bike the way it should be, but I'm enjoying myself.
I mean, it looks like you're riding it just fine to me. Looks beautiful. I love finding creeks like this on my travels and stopping and just, you know, wetting the head a little bit. Cool you down before you get back on that blacktop. All right, looks like we're rolling. Second pack arrives.
What's that?
Woo! I really was just overall impressed with the initial riding on this motorcycle. I mean, this thing is handling beautifully. I can't believe a Harley Davidson Sportster is handling this well off-road. Initially a little top heavy, but once you get over that, man, you let the suspension do its work and it just floated across these trails. First bike down, I was a little nervous, but luckily he wasn't too hurt. I really don't want to put the camera on people when they go down because it can be an emotional situation, and when you're in pain, you really don't want somebody up in your face. Oil pressure light stuck on?
Yeah. Is that something that happens with those, or is that a...
So y'all can see the, I mean, that goes straight down for, I don't know, several hundred feet. Looks like we had our first downed bike here on the trip. I think that's the first one, huh? Down? Yeah, first one down. Hit some leaves, get it out here. Came over here, saved it from going down there, and ended up in the stickers over here. The Buell was the first one to go down. Just thankful, you know, that there wasn't any injury. Sooner or later, I know we're probably going to lose at least 1 or 2 guys to some injury on this trip. Bike number 2 down. He might be hurt. It looks like he's hurt, huh? I'm not gonna put the camera in his face, but he's laid up over there, so we'll see. This is his bike. They're hiking the trail. That's awesome. And unfortunately this time we're dealing with an injury, so I think he's just gonna make it back to the hotel, try to get some rest, probably head home. I don't think he's gonna be able to make the rest of the trip. Thank God he had quality boots on, because even with some good motocross boots, his ankle is still pretty messed up. Some of the guys are getting tired. It's been a long day. I don't blame them. Listen, you know, on a ride like this, it's your choice. You know, ride what you want to ride. If the ride's not being enjoyable to you, there's no shame in cutting off and heading up to the hotel early. For me, I just wanted to put some more miles on this bike. I came to ride, and it's one of the reasons it was so important to me to have a comfortable motorcycle and a well-built motorcycle. So it is 4 o'clock. We are getting our gas stop. We have done 138.5 miles so far. The pack's gonna split in two. It's 2 hours by road to the hotel and another 80 miles of dirt trail. So we're kind of breaking up into 2 packs. You're coming with me for the remainder of the trail. And then there was 3. Absolutely. Dude, I absolutely love watching you ride this thing. I mean, how many inches of clearance do you have? Do you even know?
6 maybe?
Maybe 6?
Maybe.
I mean, that is just...
Does that include the kickstand?
That includes the kickstand. Dude, I just love it. Just sending it. So where are you out of?
New York, New Jersey.
New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta give mad props to my boy Cool Beans Chris, because he's out here showing that no matter what kind of bike you have, no matter how uncomfortable or how difficult it may be, you can do it. Some of it is just having the grit to push through the day. So Cool Beans Chris, I'm pretty impressed, man, riding that basically stock Sportster. It's actually lowered. It's less performing than stock Sportster with some dirt bike tires, and crushing all the miles today. You, my friend, win the Badass Award of the day. What the hell?
Terrible idea.
Horrible idea. Whatever, you're here, man.
Oh my God, super.
And this is, tell me about your bike.
2007 Buell Lightning STT. Pretty much all stock, except for some knobby tires and a couple other farkles, the usual crap you would bolt on.
And this girl's doing good. She's floating out there. Stop the music. That's a bear on the trail. See it right there? Literally a bear running across the trail. So day one ended up being about 230 miles. We did section 1 and section 2 of the Mid-Atlantic BDR. About 50% on-road and 50% dirt. To be clear, the 50% on-road that we did was beautiful, twisty, curvy, just fun roads to ride. So I wasn't disappointed at all by being out of the dirt, because these were some great, beautiful back roads. And that, my friends, is the end of day 1 on the road. We had, well, check out the bikes. They look good. Most of them held up pretty good. I've got a clutch issue I've got to figure out. I don't know, it's like squeaking or squawking at me when I'm starting out, but then it seems to be fine when I'm going down the road. We had 2 bikes go down today. 1 injury that's going to take the guy out. So we started with 11 bikes and we are down to 10. And out of the 10, 3 of us made it the entire day, the entire 200 miles. But that, my friends, is only one day of the 5 we've got set up here. I just love this type of ride, and it's amazing. And frankly, the way this bike's running, just as fun and just as good as any bike I've ridden, any adventure bike I've ridden. I'm not saying it's as capable as any adventure bike I've ridden, but it's every bit as fun. We'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.